In the rugged Black Hills of South Dakota, carved into solid granite, 4 familiar faces gaze across the American landscape: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, Theodore Roosevelt. Together, they form Mount Rushmore, one of the most recognizable monuments in the world. But behind these towering figures lies a story of ambition, controversy, artistry, and identity. The idea for Mount Rushmore began in the early 1920s. A South Dakota historian named Don Robinson wanted to attract tourism to the state. His original concept was to carve famous Western heroes into the Black Hills, but when he enlisted the help of sculptor Gutzon Borglum, the vision changed dramatically. Borglum believed the monument should represent the entire nation, not just the West. He chose 4 presidents who, in his view, shaped the foundation, growth, preservation, and development of the United States. Construction began in 1927. President Calvin Coolidge attended the dedication ceremony, signaling national support for the ambitious project. Borglum selected Mount Rushmore for its smooth granite surface and its southeastern exposure, which provided ideal lighting. The carving process was far more complex than simply chiseling stone. Workers first used dynamite to remove massive amounts of rock, nearly 90% of it. Then, skilled drillers refined the details using a technique called honeycombing, carefully breaking away small pieces to create the final shapes. More than 400 workers contributed to the monument over 14 years. They labored on swinging stages suspended hundreds of feet above the ground, enduring heat, wind, dust, and danger. Remarkably, no worker died during construction, a surprising fact given the scale and risk of the project. Each president was chosen for a specific reason. George Washington represents the birth of the nation. As commander of the Continental Army and the first U.S. president, he set the precedent for democratic leadership. Thomas Jefferson symbolizes expansion and vision. He authored the Declaration of Independence and completed the Louisiana Purchase, doubling the nation's size. Abraham Lincoln stands for preservation and unity. During the Civil War, he fought to hold the country together and abolished slavery. Theodore Roosevelt represents progress and global presence. He championed workers' rights, conservation, and oversaw the construction of the Panama Canal, expanding America's influence abroad. By 1941, the monument was declared complete. Borglum had originally envisioned full upper bodies, but funding ran out. After Borglum's death in March 1941, his son Lincoln Borglum oversaw the project's final touches. With the onset of World War II, work officially ended in October of that year. Yet Mount Rushmore's story does not end there. The monument stands on land that is sacred to the Lakota Sioux. The Black Hills were guaranteed to the Sioux Nation in the Treaty of 1868. However, after gold was discovered in the region, the U.S. government seized the land. For many Native Americans, Mount Rushmore is not simply a patriotic symbol, it is also a reminder of broken treaties and cultural loss. This perspective has fueled ongoing conversations about history, justice, and representation. Despite controversy, Mount Rushmore remains a powerful national icon. Nearly 3 million visitors come each year to witness the massive stone faces rising 60 feet high.